Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Kat. I am really excited to be answering these questions because I feel like kind of going into cooler weather, we kind of start to feel this like overall funk and head colds start to come into play. People start to deal with like, being a little bit sick or feeling under the weather or kind of feeling sluggish. So how can you combat these feelings and stay on track through the holiday season and not see that typical like 5 to 10 pound weight gain that we all sort of kind of see during this period of time? The question I received was, how do you train when you're under the weather? So my rule of thumb is if it's above the throat, like say if it's like congestion or things like that, you can still kind of do like a light yoga flow or maybe some like Pilates style movement, some light lifting. But if it's like body aches, chills, fever, anything like that, skip the workout, focus on resting and getting enough fluids. So a question I received is, what is the best thing for losing weight? Is it cardio or is it weight training? And I think that if you have a significant amount of weight to lose, it's good to do a combination of both, but not necessarily on the same days. So I think it's a great idea to do maybe 3 days of straight just lifting that maybe involves some type of a light cardio warm-up, and then other days that are high intensity interval training style cardio, not necessarily like a long 1 hour run or swim session or something like that, just like intense interval periods. How do you deal with negativity and negative remarks? There's something about when you make a major lifestyle change that sometimes can make the people around you feel a little bit uncomfortable or maybe even feel insecure about what they're doing in their own lives. So I find that people tend to make these negative comments when they feel insecure about themselves. So the way that I kind of deflect those type of negative comments is I just kind of let them roll off my back and understand that these lifestyle changes are absolutely for me. They're not for anybody else. So I'm not really going to worry about what they're doing because generally it's something that's going on with them anyway that would make somebody say something negative. So I just try not to like internalize it and let it bother me too much, which is sometimes easier said than done depending on the person that it's coming from. But I think that if it's authentic and if you really enjoy what you're doing, you're going to do it anyway. And if these people are good friends or positive influences in your life, then they are going to learn to accept that new you. So I would worry about it too much. Okay, so you're feeling like you're in a funk and you don't necessarily feel like working out that day. So what are some things that you can do to kind of get yourself motivated? I think one of like the most motivating things that you can do is take updated progress pictures. There's something about taking these progress pictures, whether it's you see what you want to see, you see progress, or you're like, okay, I need to be working a little bit harder. I feel like that can like trigger something and make you want to do more. Another really good thing that you can do to get motivated is planning to do a workout with a friend. Maybe hit up a friend who's like a little bit farther along than you, a little bit fitter than you, or maybe a little bit more experienced, and ask them to do a workout. And that can be so inspiring, and you can also learn a lot of really great information from them. So that can be something that you can do, and it holds you accountable. You're less likely to flake out on your workout if you're planning to meet a friend. Another great thing is investing in some cute new workout gear. Like these leggings are from Mod Thread, and I was like excited to put them on and get my workout in. So sometimes something simple like that, whether it's like you know, a cute new pair of socks even, or something that will motivate you to do your workout, that can be really helpful. So okay, so say you're totally 100% new to working out and you've never done anything before. I think that a great place to start is just simply walking and starting to move your body. So just strap on your workout shoes and go and start walking around your block. Say, okay, if you're somewhere where it's snowing and you're unable to do that, then clear a small space in your living room, your bedroom, wherever you have an open space, and start simple with jumping jacks, with planks, with push-ups, with squats. These simple bodyweight exercises, you can start literally in your pajamas. You don't need anything, and these are some of the most effective exercises. That's why you see them in all different types of every workout plan, you know, uses planks or uses squats or uses jumping jacks or these basic, really, you know, old school moves. And the reason why you see those in so many different programs is because they're effective and you don't need anything to do them, you know. So even if it's just setting your timer for, you know, 15 minutes and planning to do X amount of reps of each exercise and just getting through it, just moving your body is going to be a perfect, wonderful place to start. Another really great thing to do is do a little bit of planning. You know, every lifestyle change, so say if you want to go get a new job, you need to do a little bit of research, you need to do a little bit of planning, update your resume. So, you know, changing your lifestyle, you know, deciding to make a big change will take a little bit of planning. So sit down, figure out what meals you're going to need, figure out the grocery list, assess your house and your area and see, do you have a space to work out, and is it going to be accessible? Because if every time you work out, if it involves like moving some crazy piece of furniture to like get the treadmill out and it's this big ordeal, you're unlikely to do it. So make it simple for yourself, set yourself up for success, do those little things for yourself. So when it comes down to getting it done, then you're ready to go. So instead of going, okay, I really want to make a change, I'm going to start tomorrow, start in that moment with that spark of inspiration. Start with that very spark of inspiration and start making a plan. You know, go onto that Pinterest board of all of those workouts that you pinned and seriously make a plan, an appointment with yourself to make progress, to make those workouts happen. Because all of the work, everything that you want, all of your progress is 100% up to you. If you want your life to be better, you have to make it better. If you want to see change, you have to make changes. And you can't expect to make a small amount of change and wait 2 weeks and then look in the mirror and go, well, that didn't work. You know, you need to allow your body to catch up and start to show the progress on the surface. Things are already happening beneath the surface. The very first day, things are happening beneath the surface. But you have to allow the little seeds that you plant, allow them to, you know, create their root system and then sprout on the surface. And then you can start to blossom and see that progress. But if you don't give yourself time, if you don't consistently, you know, tend your garden and work on yourself and continuously do small things every single day to ensure that that progress continues, you won't see it. So it's 100% up to you if you want to see that change. So another thing that you can do to start absolutely starting today, the first thing that you can do is start assessing and make sure you're drinking enough water. I can't tell you how many people are drinking so many calories in empty calories in soda or sweetened tea or juices, when really your body, to stay hydrated, just needs straight up good old-fashioned water. So start focusing on drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water a day, and that is one of the best things that you can do to start seeing progress, and you can start doing that today. Another thing that you can do is reduce your time that you spend sitting. So if you come home and you've been sitting all day at a desk, and then you plop down on the TV and in front of the TV and start sitting again and watching TV until you go to bed, you're really just spending a lot of sedentary time. So if you can come home, roll out your yoga mat, even if you're tired and it's been a long day, and do even a small amount of stretching, that is going to be so helpful, and just creating that little bit extra movement will start to reflect overall.